Hello, I'm Eldar Rappaport, and this is IrisTV.
The winner is a stable for disabled horses. Fabio Youniss.
The last couple of years has been quite hard, when you're an artist and a filmmaker. And all your friends are getting jobs and houses and can buy drinks and go to restaurants and you still live with mum. And this has just been something that will inspire me to keep going, and it has been hard, and to win this has been probably the best thing in my career so far. And I promise Iris I'm not going to let them down, and I'm going to do something to make them happy in the future. So thank you for giving me this chance, and thanks for believing in me, and thank you.
It's not going to be the same without you though, stacking shells through the night.
Yeah, I was thinking about it today, but I kind of made up my mind because my dad, he's really ill. He's running this pig farm and nobody's helping him. I think I should just go back and look after him, but I feel like a failure because I leave London.
Well, life is shit, I suppose.
Pig shit.
It's kind of a comedy about two guys. One of them throws the other one a party, but when the other guy gets there, no one's there except his friend. And his friend has something he wants to get off his chest before it's too late. So I'm very much into awkward films. It's very much like a play. And it's very confined, claustrophobic, awkward, and I like pushing those kind of emotions and feelings onto an audience.
Well, I sometimes imagine just running away, and it wouldn't be giving up, it would just be starting fresh, where no one knew who I was, and somewhere I'd just be free to open a stable for horses, but a stable for disabled horses, where they'd just be free just to run around and frolic and play, and they'd be free to be who they wanted to be, and they'd all just be laughing and joking and being friends with each other. I mean, I said it was stupid.
No, I think that's beautiful.
I love horses. There's no horses in the film, but I was watching the Grand National and something about how they all get shot. Not all the horses, but a lot of the injured horses get shot. And I was like, why can't there be a place where they can go rather than be shot, and maybe, a place where disabled horses can be free to be who they want to be and be happy, and And the idea came from that for the title. And I wanted to make a title that kind of, when you're going through all these names, a little bit like when you're choosing a horse in a bookies, it jumps out at you. So yeah, I love working with stand-up comedians. The guy who's in the film just won Edinburgh, which is really exciting, Daniel Simonson. And I like working with stand-up comedians because they can be quick, they can surprise you, and I like to be made to laugh. I like to, filmmaking for me is about collaboration, and so things happening in front of you that you could have never imagined or put on the page, and that's what I get excited about. So when you work with someone who's funnier than you and who can make you laugh, that's why I choose to work with stand-up comedians, yeah.
Oh my god, what's cheese in Norwegian?
It's ost, but what kind of cheese do you mean?
Oh, but
brown.
Ost! I can't look at that. That is classic. That is classic.
It's pretty good.
Oh wow.
Growing up, I was obsessed with Abigail's Party, so a lot of my inspiration comes from the way Mike Leigh works, and Ken Loach, how Ken Loach works with comedians. I work with only comedians, stand-up comedians. Mike Leigh writes a skeleton script. I also do the same thing, and then through workshops, make the film. So English filmmakers from the 80s are my big inspiration. Well, I'm not gay, but I've dealt with a gay subject. So I was always worried that maybe, am I getting this right? Am I, so for it to be here is a real, is really, saying that, I think I got it right. And, at the end of the day, it's a love story, and it doesn't really matter the agenda.
So what else? What are you gonna miss?
I'm really gonna miss like fish and chips Fridays. And dogs that are not aggressive. And black people living side to side with white people.
Yeah. What else?
Well, I'm gonna miss you, of course.
Oh.